Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Kimmi, how's it going? This is my first live of the new year. What's up? What's up? How's it going? I got my chat and the mentorship is over there going crazy, but I'm going live. I already scheduled it, so I'm here. They'll have to wait just a moment. So anyway, welcome to those who are watching live. Let's cut this on mute. All right. Those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. Those who will listen to the replay on the podcast, etc., etc. What is going on, people? Just thought I would hop on and chat for a few minutes, and then I will get back to going to my business today. I have a signing. It's going to be cold. I don't know if it's cold where you guys are. Is it cold? How y'all dealing with this weather? I know some places are worse than others, so I'm not going to even complain. But what is going on? What is going on? Hey, Cecile. Cecil. Sicily. Isn't it Sicily? I remember you spelled it out. Is it Sicily? It's cold, right? She said it's cold, cold. It is cold. Sicily. Okay, I remembered. How's it going? Yes, it is freezing. So I have an assignment later. I usually like to start in the evening. You know, I'm a late bird. I'm an after 12 kind of girl, but I don't mind working till 9 at night. So we got to get it when we can get it. Whatever works for you. That's why I always say there's plenty of work out here. For those early birds, get your money. Somebody needs a notary at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Okay. But I'm more sleep in late. Do it, you know, work till 8, 9, whatever. I don't care. Let's see what else we got. Prince Fabio, what's up? Says, yes, it's freezing here in Houston. What's up? What's up? Houston. Hey, chum. I always like saying that. All right. Cicely says, same here. Yeah, so what's going on in your notary businesses? What's up? What's up? We're going to have a big kickoff. I'm just trying to see what day it's going to be, either Friday or Monday. You'll definitely know soon, though, where I want to do a 2025 step-by-step action plan. Notary Business Success is what I'm calling it. Notary Business Success 2025 action plan. And many of you have your commission. You don't know what to do with it. You've been a notary off and on for years. You're still not as successful as you would like to be. And that's what we're going to focus on, getting it done. We are having much success in the mentor program. I'll talk a little bit about that. And if you're not a part of it, you probably want to check it out. It's so amazing. All of the classes have been updated. Let me rephrase that. The classes that have been updated are the ones. Angela is no longer with us, and I'll do a big rollout about that on whatever day we do the big 2025, a big announcement. So her apostille training, though, if you were looking for that, it had been removed from the program, but it is back. I have my own version of the apostille course, and I have my own version of the wedding officiant course. So those are out there along with tip sheets and revisement tip sheets just to give them a fresh look. So we got a lot of great things going on in Notary Educators. We will miss Angela. Again, for those of you who do not know, I mentioned it last week sometime, but as of the 1st, she was no longer with us. Notary Educator. She's still a notary. She's still doing fine. She just wanted to go in a different direction, and I'm praying one day we'll get her back with us. And it's all good. Change is good for everyone. You know, at times we all have to make decisions in our business. And so things are going good. So we still have over 13 courses in the program, along with live weekly mentorship that's going on. So it's me, myself, and Jeffrey. Me, myself, and Jeffrey. Me, Jeffrey, and Alexis that are actually, running Notary Educators at this point. And Jeffrey will hop in and answer questions. He's fully trained, operated. He does everything that I do, everything Alexis does. He needs a little work with the apostilles, but I'm still working on it myself. But anyway, the course I created is excellent. So if you wanted to learn apostilles, wedding officiant, or any of those things, that was the perfect time. It's all included in the mentorship, which is only $47 per month. And it's the best mentorship program out there. It is the #1 mentorship / training library for notaries. I cover everything, general notary work, to teach you how to get the signings in hospitals and how to look at those documents. You want to know what a power of attorney looks like. You want to know what a trust document looks like. The estate trust package is also included in that training. So we go a deep dive into what is a trust package. Because once you know how to properly notarize these documents, you have the knowledge up here, then it's easier for you to execute and request the dollar amount that you want. A lot of times you can't ask a client for $150 or $200 or $100 or whatever, and you don't know what you're doing. You don't feel confident, and they can hear it in the telephone. You're like, yes, Mr. Smith, that'll be $150. And he's like, for what? And you don't know for what either. But once you're properly trained and you start asking your screening questions, now Mr. Smith already knows, hey, I thought this was a $2 notary job, but I guess it's really not, right? When you start asking Mr. Smith, okay, Mr. Smith, is the signer competent and alert? Oh, why she need to know that? Do you need any witnesses for your document, Mr. Smith? Oh, witnesses? I didn't know I needed that. She does. So now you're becoming the expert in the room, right? What is a trust document? What is an affiant? Okay? What is a testator? These are common terms that you will hear. What is a codicil? Okay? So when you start knowing your lingo, knowing your language of your business, that's when you feel confident. Somebody can call me right now. It's nothing to roll off my tongue. That's going to be $150. That's going to be $200. I had somebody tell me, you make money like attorneys. Not quite. Half of what the attorney makes, and that's why they call us as notaries, right? They get the document prepared by the online. A lot of times nowadays people prepare their own documents, and I encourage people to do that too. I try not to prepare documents. If I do something really quick, like a 1-pager of something, and they already typed it out, they just need me to retype it. But you don't want to get in the habit of mixing preparing documents and being the notary, okay? My nose is itching. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. So anyway, so once you have the lingo, the knowledge, and you know what all these different terms are that I'm talking about right now, and you feel confident in your role as a notary professional, not just a $2 notary or a $5 notary, whatever your state says, and you learn how to price your services, that's when you can talk to your client as an authoritative figure, and they're like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. Okay? They feel confident. Because they can hear it in your voice again. You start kind of shimmying and they're asking you questions. Well, do I need witnesses? And you're like, I don't know. Well, can you be the witness? And you're like, I think so, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. What other comments do we have? And please feel free to drop whatever questions you have. I'm going to hang out about an hour, actually. Today, I have a little time before my 4 o'clock. My first appointment today is at 4. Prince Fabio says, I will be getting the course because I want to start my notary business this year. Yeah, and again, before you start buying, the courses can still be bought individually. So they're 60% off. Use coupon code WIN2025, WIN2025. But the majority of you are probably going to benefit most by having access to the complete course library plus mentorship. And it's $47 a month, okay? You get access to every single course we have on the Notary Educators platform, plus live mentorship weekly. So this week's session is going to be about time management. All last month we did about loan signing, because a lot of people in the group are actually getting their first loan signing appointments. So last month I wanted to focus on deep diving into loan signing, which was amazing. And this month they had different topics that they wanted us to cover. So that's what we're going to do. So the sessions are based around what is it that you need as a notary? What is it that you need as a group? What do you want? So they asked for some notary trivia, Canva. So we got all kind of stuff planned, all kind of stuff. So it's not too late for you to join. That's a common question that I get. Well, I missed out on the beginning. No, you did not. Wherever you are in your journey, that's where you are in your journey. You might already know how to notarize, but now you need to know how to do estate documents. Come on over to mentorship. The estate trust planning document package is there for you to learn, okay? The course. Or you may already know how to do estates, and now you want to learn how to do apostilles. Come on over. We got you covered. We got you covered literally A to Z. And that's why I said we got the best training program out there. I'm going to tell you again, and I stand on that, and I know it for a fact because we cover everything you need to know. General notary, loan signing, wedding officiant, apostille, field inspection, everything you need to know. Okay, and it's only $47 per month. I have to say that because for all of that value. So people have been asking me, well, Kimmi, how's it you're able to offer so cheap? How do you make money? Well, first of all, I have my own notary business, as you can't tell right here, none better. So I don't make all my money from Notary Educators, which is really not your business. Let's just be frank, because we're friends, right? But I don't mind sharing my mental process. And the reason I share my pricing of the courses and pricing of Notary Educators with you is because I want you to also see how to price your own notary business services, right? So when I say that, I'm not being disrespectful, but what I'm saying is I price my courses and everything in a way where not just one person can benefit. Was I selling courses at $500? Yep, somebody would buy one at $500. Even now, somebody will say, you know what, I just want to own the whole package, right? For $500, all the courses. But somebody else cannot afford that. The majority of people cannot afford just to shell out $500. So my picture and my thought process is, guess what? I'm going to help everybody, right? And everybody give me just a little piece of the pie and I'll be okay. You'll be okay. You don't have to pay all of your money for one thing, right? $500 for one thing. You got other stuff to buy for your business. So I often compare it to, people will give me different titles for this, but other communities, they pool their money together and resource, and then that's how everybody blows up, right? They put the little money in the kitty and they share it here, and everybody got a different term for it. I'm going to get that so I can bring it on one of my episodes, because I appreciate you guys for sharing what it's called in your community. But Jamaicans do it, Mexicans do it, Colombians do it. A lot of people do it. Now, I don't know a lot of Americans that do it. Quite frankly, they put the little kitty together, and then if you need it this month, you come and get the money. You put the money in here, and you come and get it next month. I don't know anybody. So if your family is doing that, drop it in the chat. I'm just curious. But I know other cultures are very, very big on it. Very, very big. So to sign up for mentorship, it is at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Okay, notaryeducatorsllc.com. So we have a couple more comments here. Let's see. We have Annette says, I have to sign up and stop playing around. I'm signing up and have to stop playing around. Yes, Annette. Don't be scared. We got you. We got you for real. And when you get your first assignment, again, we have everything started in the chat. Okay. Dominicans do it too. Thank you, Demary. Thank you. It's called Sign or Sociedad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Annette says you're blessed to be a blessing. Yes. Thank you, girl. And I feel like that. I'm a blessing to the notary community. I've been doing this now for 3 to 4 years full time. I do consider it a blessing, and that's why I attribute my longevity in the business. I've been a notary off and on for 20 years, but I mean full-blown notary business and coaching and teaching. I've been doing that for like 3 to 4 years now, and I do feel it is a blessing. I really do. Because someone told me about the business just casually. I was talking to my sister. For those of you who may be new, her friend came to visit her. She had pancreatic cancer. I actually lost her in 2019. And I just casually talking to my friend's sister, and I said, hey, what you doing for work? Because I'm always talking to people. And she's like, I'm a notary. I'm like, really? A notary? I said, you get paid for that? She's like, girl, yeah, they come to my house too. I said, oh, really? Okay. So that's how I learned about the business. And someone did some notary work for my parents, and I told them I had got my commission after I came back from that trip. I got my commission here in Georgia, and I started just learning all things notary. Kind of put it on the back burner because my dad was sick and everything. Then COVID happened, and I just took it. I said, well, I ain't got nothing else to do. So I started really learning the business and deep diving. And the main reason I had to self-teach myself, is because there was no information out there. The few people that did have something out there, they didn't even really have courses. It was one person that had two people that had major courses, too. But they both were so expensive. I was like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. I don't know that I'm going to continue in the business. See, that was my problem. I just didn't even know if I was going to do this. I said, I want to do it. I like it. But do I really want to spend $500 or $600? At the time, I think it was $800. And you can make monthly payment plans. And it was a whole situation. And I was like, I'm not paying all that kind of money. And the main thing, again, I just wasn't sure if this is what I wanted to do. So I kept learning and kept teaching myself. And then finally, I told my husband, I said, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel about notary work. He was like, no. Jeffrey was a little concerned because people can be mean on social media. He was concerned about what they would say, et cetera, et cetera. And I get all that, you know. But I wasn't scared because I'm like, people have been talking about me all my life. They're going to talk about your weight. They're going to talk about how you talk. They're going to talk about this. So I wasn't afraid. I was just like, bring it. Okay, I'm that person. And if you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to try to do it even more. Okay, I don't know where that comes from. It's something with my daddy. I'll blame him. But I'm that person. So if you say, girl, you can't do that. Oh, really? Stand by. I can do that. So I encourage you to have a little bit of that. Now, all of the time, that is not good. All of the time, that is not good. I'll be honest. Because that can get you in some trouble, you know. But I'm very big on, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. If it don't work, that's fine. I had a daycare. My friends was like, girl, you don't know nothing about kids. What are you going to do, a daycare? 4 years, I did it very successfully. So anything I do, I don't set out to fail. Of course. I don't want you to set out and say, well, I might could do it. Maybe, possible. We ain't playing spades. I want you to win. All that being said, $47 a month will change your life for real. If you put the work in, I got people right now in the mentorship program. And I know who's working the program, who's really working it. The results are there. The results are there. So I've had people ask me, even here on YouTube, they're like, well, what's your results? What's your ratio? How can you guarantee? I don't guarantee anything. You've never heard me guarantee anything. I don't do six-figure talk over here. I don't do none of that because I already know if you don't do the work, you're not going to succeed. Now, I'm going to help you do the work to the best of my ability, but I don't guarantee you're going to make six figures. I don't tout that. Somebody just put that in my comments the other day. They said, I love the fact that you don't just talk about six figures. Can you be a six-figure notary? Yes, you can. Am I a six-figure notary? No, I'm not. Because I don't do what's required to be six figures. I ain't working sun up to sundown. I pick my schedule. I do what I want. I pick certain jobs. Some of them I want, some of them I don't. But if I was a hustler, and I was about my business, yeah, I could do it because I could take every job that comes through, everything, and you can get the money. There are jobs out there. It's just that I choose not to drive an hour to Atlanta or an hour and a half sometimes. I just choose not to. I try to stay within a certain area, so that limits what I can make. But if you don't have no limits on you, you don't have no babies at home, you don't have this, you don't have that, and you can be about your business, be about your business, okay? So let's see what else we got here. Dominicans, okay, yeah, thank you, Demary. Dominicans do it too, called San or Sociedad. We got that. Hey, John Smith, what's going on with you? Prince Fabio says, what's a reasonable price to charge for ink fingerprinting appointment? So for my ink fingerprinting, I started at, now my house, anything, okay, is $50. I don't leave my house under $50. So I'm basing my ink fingerprinting because the materials don't cost that much. That's included in the mentorship to the actual course. So I'm going to tell you some tips here, but you actually need the course to be a pro at it. I would recommend, or you can self-teach. You don't have to take my course. I have 5 videos for free on the channel, so you don't have to join mentorship. But it is included in the mentorship. So anyway, like I was saying, for me, the materials don't cost that much for ink fingerprinting. Your cards, your ink, boom, black ink pen, right? So I base that on how far I have to travel. If it's an hour, I try to do everything based on an hourly rate. So for me, if they live like within a 5-10 mile radius, I'll probably do it for $50. I've heard, now that's Georgia. And again, see, you may be in New York where you can get $75 or $150. When it comes to pricing, and I teach this in all my courses too, and I tell you here on YouTube, I have about 15 videos about pricing, so you can go check it out. I have 1,000 videos here. But even with pricing, what I can charge, what you can charge is going to be different. So I teach you how to price. No matter where you are, you have to ask certain questions. Questions equal money. Questions equal money, okay? We got quite a few people, so feel free to ask your questions. So Prince Fabio, for your answer to be a little bit more clear, again, in my area, I don't leave my house for no job under 50. Ink fingerprinting supplies don't require that much, so I'm just charging basically on travel. Everything I do is based on travel. Janae is a mentorship. What's going on, Janae? Janae says, hey, Kimmi, I want to start marketing directly to title companies. Should I start with calling or emailing them first? Yeah, email. Don't just start calling people, Janae. And Janae, did you watch the new marketing course I put out? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a whole marketing course. Yes. I got so many courses going on. Y'all forget. Janae, did you watch the marketing course? So I did a whole marketing course. Before I had a little piece of marketing that was in the pricing course, but now I have a full-blown marketing course, and it is thebomb.com. Janae, tell me, did you watch the marketing course? Afrika, what's up? What's up? She's also a mentorship. Afrika says, the proof is truly in the pudding in this course. If only they could see our chat in there. I know, Afrika. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Yes, we are doing some things. That's why we kind of like the quiet, what they call it? Quiet storm. Because everybody is like, well, I want to know what's going on. The only way I can really show you is to come. I don't believe in, and I could be wrong as a business owner, because I see other people, they take the people that's in mentorship and they put their stuff on YouTube and stuff, okay? But I just kind of feel like what we talk in mentorship is private. You're paying for that. So I just run my business differently. I just do. So I don't have to get on here and say, such and such made $2,000 or such and such made $5,000. And I understand that could be encouraging, but like Afrika saying, if you in the group, you know. If you in there, like it's a private club in a sense. Like we just I don't have to broadcast all of that. I've been here long enough where you can, if you like my videos, you can only imagine what the mentorship is like, okay? If you like my 1,000 YouTube videos, you can only imagine what the actual courses consist of. And that's all I can say. Thank you, Afrika. I appreciate it. That is so cute, though. The proof is truly in the pudding. I love it. If you can see the chat, and our chat be blowing up right now. I got to get to that chat, but I'm live. That's why I was telling the people I'll be back over there. Okay, sweet tea and honey biscuits. Hi. Girl, that is making me hungry. Oh, my goodness. And Janae says, okay, thanks. And no, I haven't watched it yet. LOL, I'm going to watch it. Janae, I know you're not on my live asking me no question, and you have not watched the marketing video. Now, I don't really think I discussed that in the marketing video, but should you call them or email them? To your defense. But you need to watch the marketing video. Yeah, but I always say email first because they don't have time just to be sitting around. Hey, can I come work for you? Hey, do you have any signings? Hey, I'm available. Hey, I'm a mobile notary. They just don't have time for that. So get the email together and then you can, that's how I would proceed. Okay. What other questions do we have? I see we have quite a few people here. And I want to get everybody's questions. Any other questions we have? What else is going on in our businesses? Yeah, so let me see. Can I tell you right quick? Because Lord knows I be forgetting. I want to tell y'all what courses are in the mentorship. I know Notarize, I should know this, right? But like I said, we have so many. Notarize Like a Pro will teach you how to properly notarize documents. If you're still afraid of a jurat, an acknowledgement, you don't know how to administer an oath, you don't know how to fill out your journal, you need to take that. The Specialty General Notary covers everything you can do. Proctoring, ink fingerprinting. It goes over documents, field inspection. It covers all of that. Then we have the estate trust. I try to go in order. I like you to watch it. The estate trust planning goes over estate documents, how to properly notarize the estate documents, okay? Then we have the pricing. Oh, build your business. We cannot forget that. We have the Build Your Business course included in mentorship. Build Your Business takes you literally step by step to build out that business. And you have to know how to build out your business or you have no business, okay? In that, I teach you how to answer the telephone even, right? A lot of times people don't know how to answer the telephone. So to build your business, I take you step by step in building out that business. We have the loan signing A to Z. It's just like you and Alexis sitting at a loan signing table. She goes through the whole process with you from beginning to end, explaining the common documents that you will see. And also the way we teach is a little bit different than other people. I don't believe I have to have 2,000 different packages to show you. If you know how to notarize, you know how to notarize. And that's what I teach you to do. Okay. You don't have to see every single document. People get, I got to see the documents. I got to see the documents. You do not have to. If you know how to notarize, you know how to notarize. That's like a doctor saying, I have to see a black patient, a white patient, an Asian patient, a pink patient, a purple patient, a man patient, a woman patient. A body is a body is a body is a body. Okay, we all have the same thing. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth, right? 1 big head. It's no different than a document. A piece of paper is a piece of paper is a piece of paper. It don't matter if this paper is a power of attorney. It don't matter if this paper is a loan modification. It don't matter what this piece of paper is. If you know how to notarize it, you know how to notarize it. Okay. So my method of teaching is a little bit different. Okay. I'll be clear about that too. I need to see the paper. No, you don't. You need to know how to notarize like a pro. All right. John says, I'm interested in getting more information. How can I contact you? John, basically, notaryeducatorsllc.com, but our descriptions and everything are very clear. So I really trust that you could just look at everything. You've been here long enough too, John, where you know, because I've seen you quite a bit here. So, but you can reach out to notaryeducatorsllc.com if you have a question. But again, we make everything so crystal clear. It's either, at this point, you kind of look at which program you're interested in, either self-paced or mentorship, and kind of just choose. We're not even really offering a whole lot of one-on-one sessions anymore. Angela did our one-on-one sessions, and since she's no longer here, I don't have the resources to do that. A lot of extra phone calls, to be quite frank. I'm spending that time over in mentorship now, training my people. So I will be going live like I'm doing now. My goal for this year, 2025, and it was last year too, but even more so this year, I'm going live probably every day, except Saturday and Sundays. I gotta sneeze. Except Saturday and Sundays. Oh, I guess not. Excuse me. I had a really good smoothie this morning, so the berries might be catching up with me. Y'all know I got a lot of allergies. But John, I don't mind talking to you because I see you all the time. But again, the courses and everything is so crystal clear. It's not a lot of conversation that needs to be had. My husband said, Kim, you always talking to people, and then sometime by the time I get to him, I'm like, give me a quick answer. That's because I'm talking to people all day, So, but again, if you have a concrete question, I do not mind. I don't. But everybody's saying, well, what should I do? What should I take? It's either one or two things, either self-paced or you're going to get in mentorship, either or. And I have a lot of people now even trying to still reach out in our Facebook group. And no offense to anybody, no offense. But, asking questions about this or asking questions, DMing me about this or that. No, it's 2 ways for free information, free contact. Well, not free, but the Facebook group is completely free. That I've never closed that. Pay nothing for that. You can access it whenever you want. Great people in our group, so you can access it there. But most of the time, our conversation will be in our mentorship program now, because I have to get focused. I have to, and again, I don't have time to, just kind of willy-nilly. Hey, what should I do? I have a tip sheet there to get you started under free resources. So take advantage of all the free resources. Again, here on the YouTube channel, I'll give you so much information. So, I have to just be more strategic with my time, quite honestly. But if it's something here, John, I can answer for you, please drop it right now. I do not mind. That's why I'm here live, okay? That's why I do the lives, actually, so you can get it from the horse's mouth, whatever it is, okay? Afrika says, one great thing the course has is repetitive information in the course. You will know all the lingo and definitions. It's amazing in there. Anyone thinking about it, just try it. Hey, Afrika, thank you. Afrika was with me for a long time before she joined, too. She really was. I appreciate that, Afrika. Thank you so much. Yeah, it really is. By the time you do anything with us, you will be ready. If you're ready already, you're going to be really ready to actually start executing, okay? And then you got you a team in your back pocket. You get stuck out there on an assignment, just let us know. We want you prepared before you go to the assignment. Okay. But that's another reason, again, and thank you so much, Afrika. Why I do these lives is because I want you to ask questions before you join. I don't even want just anybody joining. That's why I won't lower the price to like a $9.99 or $10.99. I don't want you to just join it. I want you to be ready to do your business. So I find at that $47 price point, we have serious-minded people, and people are making some things happen in their businesses, and it's just been amazing. I have enjoyed it. So this started back in July, and we had another mentorship program before that one, and we're gradually phasing the other one out. But this mentorship, it covers even translation services. I forgot that. So if you want to add translation services to your business, I teach you how to do that. Here go all the courses now. Remote online notary. I got a basic introduction to that. Notarize like a pro. I-9 training is included. Ink fingerprinting training is included. So literally everything you need to start your business. There are no more excuses. 2025. There are no more excuses. It's not, oh, training costs a lot. Trainers trying to rip me off. No more excuses. No more excuses. I need to change the name of my next event. It might be called that, Notaries No More Excuses in 2025. Because I got everything you need for 40. Matter of fact, I love that. See, that's why I go live too, because y'all give me ideas. I'm going to write that down. No more excuses. 2025. Because you can't say training costs too much, because it doesn't. $47. You buying coffee every day at $10 a day. Or getting your hair done, nails done. All that costs money. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, I was trying to pick this up. Hold on. Yep, hair, nails, all that costs money. So, a cup of coffee is almost $10. I get mine. Not daily. I go to racetrack or something like that. Okay? So, yeah. 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 So let's see what else we got here. Afrika says, I saw someone on YouTube doing marketing calls to title companies, and I didn't like it. I love you said email first. Yeah, because can you imagine, thank you again, can you imagine that you're sitting at your desk and you're trying to get all these loan closed and checking for this and checking for that, and you got to get people's money and refunds and closing, funds, get their funds back to them if they're doing a loan mod or pushing it back, home equity, and your phone just ringing, hey, can I work for you? Hey, can I work for you? Hey, I know you need a notary. Can I be your notary? People, they don't have time for that. And that already shows that you don't know the business. That already shows you don't know the business. So if someone is encouraging you to call them, I would push back and say, let me email first. Okay? And again, everybody gets to run their business the way they want to. Just because Kimmi said it does not make it the law. Okay? I'll be clear. The way Kimmi runs her business is quite probably different than most people, because I still do a lot of old-fashioned stuff, what may be considered old-fashioned. But we're going to be respectful. We're going to say thank you. We're going to say please. We're going to answer the phone with a smile in our voice. I go back to basics, okay? I go back to basics, and those things never go out of style. Okay? They don't. I see people when you're on your business cards, and Afrika can attest to this, and Janae too in mentorship. If I see your business card and it doesn't have a smile on it, what's the first thing I say? Afrika, what do I say if I see a business card that don't have a smile, you and Janae? What do I put? Tell me. Can I put you on the spot? If I look at a business card or your website and it don't have no smiles, what do I say? Yep. You need to change it. Take it down. Change it. Yes. And if you already have your business cards and they didn't have a smile on it, then I'll tell you to just save those and give them out to somebody else. But your main person, Jasmine, is in the house. What's up, Jasmine? Jasmine. That's my buddy. Jasmine's in mentorship too. Take a photo of you smiling. Take a photo of you smiling. My sister's trying to call me. Let me tell her I'm live. She always calls when I'm live. Where's my live at? Oh, sorry. Yeah, take a picture of you smiling. That's the first thing I say. So, again, some ways that I teach may not be hip-hop, new, whatever words you want to put there, but I get the job done, and I believe in doing it the old-fashioned way. Again, smiling, talking to people. Jasmine is a rock star. She beats herself up. Thank you, Afrika. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you to say. Jasmine is a rock star, but I have to get Jasmine because she's too hard on herself. Jasmine be beating herself up, and it's not necessary. Allow yourself some grace. You still learning this business. Everybody, okay? But she is doing amazing. And she's coachable too. That's the other thing I love about Jasmine is she is coachable. We've had to have a couple heart-to-hearts. And this is with all of you. You'll know, sometimes you'll see a different side of me in mentorship than you see here on YouTube. And that's because I'm not playing with y'all. I need you to do your business. I know you got it in you, and we're going to make it happen, doggone it. Shan Baby says, oh, I didn't know you online. Oh, okay, Shan Baby. You didn't know I was live, or you didn't know tell me what you mean, please. I'm sorry. Jasmine says, I have this problem with pleasing people. I don't like disappointment. Yeah, and you're doing fine, girl. I tell you that all the time. You really are. I see we have a lot of new people today, so go ahead and ask your questions about the notary business, whatever it is you want to know. I'm going to hang out, like I said, till about 1 o'clock because my first job is not till 4. But I got to eat lunch too, so I don't even know what I'm going to eat. Lori W's in the house too. We got a lot of mentees today, speaking the truth. Hey, welcome, girl. Welcome, Lori. So, yeah, you didn't have to retract your statement. That was a good statement. So, anyway, yeah, so don't be hard on yourself, okay? But I'm going to be hard on you. That's what I was saying earlier. Sometimes you see a different, glad to be here. Sometimes you see a different, I sent you a DM on IG not quite long ago. Okay, well, I'm glad you made it here live today. Yeah, I tried to put it over on IG. That's one of my goals for 2025 is to focus on IG more, Instagram. And when I go live over there, but it just be a whole, Instagram is, anyway, I'm working on Instagram. So anyway, but welcome over here on my YouTube channel. This is where I spend most of my time is on YouTube. That's my jam is YouTube. And I'm going live every day. I don't know what time of day. Typically, I find that these morning ones are working before afternoon. I used to be an evening person when it came to YouTube, but I find that you all seem to like it better in the afternoon. So I've been doing that the last couple weeks. Last week I kind of took off. I didn't go live at all last week, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I went live at all last week. This is my first live for the new year. But what other questions do we have? What other questions? What are your goals for your business? Tell me what it is. And I'm going to do some segments on business this year too, guys. This week, next week, because when I asked you all about what is your logo or your slogan, rather, y'all was knocking it out the box. Do you hear me? I mean, y'all brought it. I was like, these slogans are amazing. So I am going to be, I'm just typing something. I'm sorry. I am going to do a follow-up on that slogan video because y'all had some nice slogans. I was like, get it. I'm just like, oh my God. I was so impressed. I was like, I wasn't expecting y'all to come through like that. I was like, they are doing the thing. I was like, these are some good slogans. So for those who was not here, my slogan is call today, we're on the way. But again, I heard some amazing ones. So I'm going to go through the chat and get them and then do a whole video on slogan because I don't even have one on the channel. I talk about it in the business training course, but I'm actually going to do one. So let's see. I wanted to update my thumbnail right quick. So let's see what else we got here. Afrika says, I was a legal assistant for 18 years. Can you prep and be a part of my business? So that's what I was saying earlier, Afrika. I do prepare some documents. I don't get in the habit of doing wills, power of attorneys, and all that kind of stuff and be the notary, okay? And plus, I just don't want that kind of liability. So I'm going to say no. But if you've had document training, because some states have straight up document training where you can, but it just depends on what it is. But again, I'm not in the habit of preparing documents. That's my first thing I always tell my clients. And they want you to do it all, and sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be trying to get all the money, but I do not believe in doing anything that's going to jeopardize my my commission. I just don't. So I try to remain as neutral as I can. And again, for me, that means most of the time I'm not doing documents. I'm not doing documents. So it just depends on what the document is. And as you continue to grow in the business, you'll kind of see, well, I don't mind preparing a one-page travel consent. I, ... give permission for, ... say my child, passport information, ... whatever. But that's different from filling out a whole trust package and maybe you fill it out incorrectly. This person got $1 million and now you messed it up. Or a divorce documents. We're in litigation and you fill out somebody's documents for them and help them prepare and you miss a box. And now this poor mother can't get what she needs for her kids. I don't want that kind of liability. And I don't recommend you do it either. I really don't. It's such a fine line for what I prepare. And it's so rare, but I will prepare. But it's like a 1-page something. And then I got people want me to translate this. And no, I ain't doing all that. Because you can mess up somebody's documents. You got to be very, very careful with that. Jasmine says, and when Kimmi coming for you, LL, she hit you with the fire emojis. That's when I know I'm overthinking it. I love the mentorship program. The fire emojis, girl. I know. So let me tell you about the fire emoji, Jasmine. I do the fire emoji because I want to make sure if it was something said too that may not have been quite accurate by one of our fellow notaries, I want to make sure that we're clear. Hey, fire, this is not how that's supposed to happen, or we need to think about it this way, we need to think about it that way. I want everybody to know, hey, think about this one. So I'm trying to back down on the fire a little bit. Start using diamond gems. All right. I do enjoy you in the mentorship, Jasmine, for real. You add a nice flair. You keep me thinking, girl. You keep me on my toes. That's for sure. Okay. But you're doing amazing, baby girl. You're doing amazing. Let's see here. Carmen says, hi. I've been a notary for over a year. I need to find a way to start my business, but don't know where to start. Carmen, a couple things. So you can start with the Start Your Notary Business book that I wrote. Whatever state you're in, there's a book for you at notaryeducatorsllc.com. I kind of always recommend start with the book. There's an ebook version of it, like $6 or $7. And that way it gives you a nice overview of the business before you even get started. It's a very quick read, right? And then from there, I'm going to just have you come on over to mentorship, learn how to notarize, learn how to build out your business. It really is not that complicated. I got everything you need step by step. And that's why that 2025, no more excuses. That's what it's going to be called, y'all. No excuses. It's coming. I'm changing the title live here. It's going to be Notaries 2025, no more excuses. I take you step by step how to start that business. Step by step. Start with the Notary Business book, though. I have a copy of it so you can see what it looks like. These are a couple states. This is the one for Indiana, and this is Florida. So there's one for all 50. Everybody got their own book, okay? So start there. Again, it's a very quick read, and that way you'll know what you're getting into. Then from there, I got you, okay? Afrika said it's really time consuming. Yeah, and that's the other thing with document preparation. Another reason why I shy away from it is because, quite frankly, I like quick money. I don't want nobody calling me all day, every day about their document. I like quick money. So that's another reason why I don't prefer to do a lot of document preparation. Someone just called me the other day about immigration documents, and I did take a $2,000 training, how to do immigration documents, a whole $2,000, y'all. And I loved what I learned, but it just taught me that, you know what, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So yeah, Carmen, you start with the book, and that way you can find out, do I want to do notary business or not? I talk about all the little ins and outs of what you can do with your commission. And then that way, once you actually know what you're getting into, then let me properly train you, okay? Let me properly train you to do your duties. So yeah, I took that training class for immigration. And again, I have no interest in doing immigration documents. Zero. Zero. Because it's just too much. It's just, nope. No interest at all in doing that. I'm trying to do a thumbnail for this video. Yeah, I have no interest in doing immigration documents. Somebody just called me because it's just too much. You could be with that person for like 18 months to 2 years while they're trying to get their immigration stuff together. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't want to work with no person on filling out documents that long. And again, you got to keep filling in, sending in stuff. Do they need this? Are they missing that? It's just too much. And again, for me, no. So for you, it might be interesting. So what I did, I took the immigration training from the NNA. I've never publicly spoken about this. I did a training class with a company though. I did a training class with a company, and it was a great training. It really was. And like I said, I paid $2,000 for that training. I even signed up for their mentorship for a year. Never did one signing with it. But I learned all about immigration. And again, I loved what I learned, but it's just not for me. It's just too time consuming. So the NNA does have a great training. It's only like a fraction of the cost. I think it was like $150 for their training. And it's a great training. Also, I like their training. Could I have done one without the other? I think because I did the more expensive training, it prepared me for the NNA's training. But I think I probably could have figured it out with just the NNA training at the $150, but this other training program was just so popular. But again, I don't think it was worth it. I just don't. I don't. But somebody else might have got something out of it. Let's see what else we have. Afrika says that's good. Okay, need to hear that out loud. You said it, Jasmine. Okay, they're talking to themselves. And Carmen says thank you. Okay, we got a few more minutes. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more? Any more questions? While I work on this thumbnail. Because when I get finished with this, I gotta work on my chat here. Any more questions about the notary business, people? Going once. Lori W says, I hear you, Kimmi. Everything is not for everybody, but at least it helped you to rule out what you don't like. I'm learning to take the mud on the wall. Some of it will stick and the rest of it will fall off. Oh, I love that. And that's true. That's why I was saying earlier, Lori, to your point, is that I'll try everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll try it. And I did. I really thought I was going to really become interested in immigration documents, because it's another one of those like apostilles that is a huge dollar amount attached to it. I mean, shoot, the simplest job helping somebody get their visa or something, it pays like $500 or something. But again, it's just what all has to go into that I just couldn't do it. I just could. It was stressing me out. Again, I like quick money. Jasmine says, what video has the slogans? I want to see it. I want a logo. That's what I was saying. I don't know that I mentioned the slogans in the Build Your Business. I just don't recall. I just don't. We were talking about slogans here, Jasmine, live last week. I was talking about business cards. That video. It's in that video. About business cards is here on the YouTube channel, and I was just asking people about their slogans, and again, they were bringing them. So I'm going to do a whole thing on that. So the video that I'm referring to is just a YouTube video last week about marketing that we did here live, and then I'm going to do though a whole one about slogans, because I just, like I said, the people was just doing it. I was so impressed. Yeah, so I tried it like Lori said, and the immigration just was not for me. That's why I said read the book, even when it comes to the notary business. I love being a notary. If you couldn't tell, people always say that, Kimmi, you love this. And my mother used to say, that's all you do is notary. I love being a notary. I love being a notary. I do. I love teaching people about it, helping them grow their businesses. I love being a notary. I'm a physical, actually working, real life notary. I go out there and get it done. Okay, that's why I got so many stories. And I got about 4 stories for y'all. I just been writing notes on my telephone. I just haven't even had time, but I'm going to. Since I'll be going live daily, I got a story for y'all just about every day. Because something always happening out there in these streets. Y'all won't even believe some of the stuff happened to me. So yeah, Jasmine. So I don't know that there's not a full video yet on logos and slogans, but there is coming. Okay. Ileana says, hi, I'm noticing not a lot of remote work is in Kentucky. Yeah, it may not be, Ileana. That's why I always tell people, don't sign up to be a notary, or don't become a notary, become commissioned only to do one part of it. I wouldn't say all of your money is going to come from remote, nor is all of your money going to come from traveling. If you're able to do remote, which I'm not in my state, when I can, I will. But I make sure I do everything in my business, okay? You want to make sure that you too do everything. Don't just let it be, one part of the business. You want to make sure you do everything. That's how you're going to be able to make the most money, is being able to do everything. Some people will say, well, you shouldn't learn everything. That's ridiculous. Now, I don't say you learn everything at one time, but of course, if I can make money doing fingerprinting, why would I not learn that? Why would I not? Why? What would stop me from learning fingerprinting when I already know all day, every day, people not even calling me for any one service? So I would recommend that you do remote and learn how to be a great notary traveling, getting your money that way, because everybody's not going to want to do remote. And when it comes to remote notary, just a look, I have about, I don't know, I have how many videos on remote on the channel, but I have at least probably 10 videos on here about remote online notary, if not, maybe a little less, but regardless about remote though, the thing about remote is everybody's not on board with that. A lot of people still don't trust it. Your clients don't trust it. They want old fashioned. I want to see you in person. I want to touch you. So while we may be like, woo, that's the best thing ever, I don't have to leave my house, we got to remember the client is the one that gets to choose, right? The client, they may say, I don't want to do that. And you may try to push them into that. I've heard people say, well, I'll just make them do remote. You can't make nobody do nothing if that's not what they want to do. I'm trying to do this thumbnail. So, yeah. So I would say I want you to learn how to do everything. Be able to offer remote to those who want it, but also know how to do regular notary work, apostille work, fingerprinting, I-9. I'm about getting all of it. I'll leave nothing on the table. Okay? So to answer your question, there may not be a lot. Ileana also says, yeah, the immigration papers seem like a lot of work. Girl, they are. That's why I was like, they can have that money. I don't want it. All money is not good money. When people say that, it's real talk. When people say all money is not good money, yeah, check out that video, Jasmine. It's just too much work for me. Again, I got to work with this person from here for the next 2 years so they can get over here legally in the United States. I don't have time for that. I don't even want to do it, quite frankly. I don't want to. I ain't going to. But that's for somebody else. So the internet class is nice, though. I like it. Jasmine says, I'm wishing one day, maybe on your next commission renewal, you will decide to do a signing service. Nope. Never, ever, 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 ever. I know they say never say never, but you see how I am in mentorship, Jasmine. Can you imagine me with every notary trying to make sure everything is correct? I would be crazy. I don't have the patience. I'm OCD when it comes to my documents. I want to make sure it's correct. I would have to double check everybody. When they ask for scan backs, that's why they asking for scan back signing services. I don't have time to sit there and do that. I don't have the patience. Because see, I ain't going to just go out there and not hire you no more. I'm going to want to train you and correct you and teach you how to do it. Because instead of just blackballing you, if I had a signing service, I'm like, okay, Jasmine, now what time can I get with you? So I don't have time to run a signing service / a training company and do all of that. That's why a lot of people get frustrated and their businesses will fold. If you're a signing company and I'm relying on notaries to go out there who don't know what they're doing to make my living, no, honey. I stamp my own papers. That way I know what I'm doing. I'm a little OCD when it comes to that. So I probably will never, they say never, but, and I do give out enough work. Not enough to support being a signing service, but I think if I put my mind to it, I could. But yeah, I'm good on that one. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. But nah, I ain't getting ready to do the signing service. But if you get one, I work for you because you know your document's going to be sent back correctly 99% of the time. I make mistakes too. Shan Baby says, so yesterday I was filling an application out online for Notary Public, but the reference includes an attorney. Then I paused. Oh, really? What state are you in, Shan? Shan Baby. And each state has a different requirement, so I'm not going to say it doesn't require you to have an attorney, but what state again? Hey, Lori W says, I hear you, Kimmi. Yes, so some things I'm just not even interested in. Not at all. Not a signing service. And I thought about it for 2 seconds, and then I was like, girl, please, the way you are, I am OCD when it comes to my even my own documents that I will not turn a document in unless I've looked at it at least 3 or 4 times. At least. Okay. So yeah. Nah, I'd be sitting there all day, just looking at documents and teaching, and that's not how you can make money. Like I said, most signing companies, they're not gonna care. They're just gonna move on to the next notary. That's why they pay so little money, because they already know I got to pay 2 more people to go out here and get it right. You're in Mass. You know who else is in Mass? I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up. Massachusetts. Victor is, and I don't recall him saying he had to have an attorney. Can you just? I would challenge you probably to double check and make sure that's what your requirements are, and then find out how other people. You know what? If you're not in our Facebook group, Shan Baby, get in our Facebook group and ask that question, because Victor can help you. Because he is in Mass. Okay. Ask him. Get in our Facebook group, and if that is your situation, just say, "Hey, Victor, he's in our group. He'll see it. He's super cool, and he will answer that question for you of what his process was in trying to in getting an attorney, because I've not heard that before. So, and I don't remember when he got his commission. I think he already had it when he started being a part of my program and stuff. He's not in the mentorship, but like rocking with us. If you watch some old videos, you'll see Victor on quite a few. Elena says, I had to pay bond in Kentucky. Is that everywhere? Nope. All states do not require a bond. Every state has their own rules. That's why I always say, let's start with your handbook. Now, when it comes to being a great notary, because people ask me, well, Kimmi, how can you teach all states? And each state is different. And I just gave you the illustration about a body, right? I'm a woman. I have a body. There's a man. He has a body. A doctor knows how to work on men and women. He knows how to work on babies. He knows how to work on teenagers, right? If you're a great doctor, it doesn't matter. The body organs stay the same. That's the same thing with being a notary. The crux of being a notary, the paperwork and everything is the same, no matter what state you're in. Piece of paper is a piece of paper is a piece of paper. But what I do is teach you how to execute those documents correctly, no matter what state you do live in. Okay, that means knowing how to change the venue, how to make corrections, what's acceptable, what's not. You know, we go over all of that, what supplies you need. As a doctor, he's certain things that a doctor needs, and no matter what kind of doctor he is. He could be an ear, nose, foot, whatever. They start off with that blood pressure, right? You need a blood pressure reader. You need a cuff. So certain things as a notary, doesn't matter what state you're in. That's how we're able to teach all 50. Okay. So, oh, you're welcome, Shan Baby. Yeah. Notary Educators is our Facebook group, completely free to join. All right. Please. What's the name for it? Yep. I just said it. Notary Educators. Yep. Notary Educators is the Facebook group. And Victor is in there, and he would love to probably even connect with you. He doesn't have a lot of notaries. You know what? Let me see. Can I look right quick? I think it's Mass where Victor is. But if not, somebody in there, because it's over 10,000 in the Facebook group. But I think it's Victor is in Massachusetts. Okay. All right. Thank you, Elena. We do love our Facebook group. So if you like our Facebook group, you can't even imagine what mentor group is like. Okay. So guys, I'm going to get out of here. But on behalf of Notary Educators, Notary Life with Kimmi, Notary Educators is my training company. So that's my piece of that. And then we have Notary Life with Kimmi. I've been thinking about changing it all to Notary Educators, but my presence in the social media space with Notary Life with Kimmi is just so big that I don't want to change it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take 2 seconds. What's your thoughts on that? Should I change it to Notary Educators? What y'all think? Notary Educators is my mentor group. Rocks. Join us. You won't regret it. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing too. You are. So just a quick poll, really quick, for those that are here. Don't feel free to answer later, because I'm kind of focusing really right quick. Should I change it from Notary Life to Kimmi to Notary Educators for cohesiveness? Just have everything under Notary Educators? Just what's your thought process? Because I've been Notary Life with Kimmi, and again, everything I got is Notary Life with Kimmi. And I was thinking about on my social like this, I was thinking about Notary Life with Kimmi / Notary Educators, or AKA Notary Educators. Any thoughts? What y'all thinking? Tell me. Tell me right quick before I go. I'm just curious. What's your thoughts? Should I merge everything? Notary Educators. Welcome to Notary Educators channel. I don't know. Because I've been Notary Life with Kimmi so long. I love Notary Life with Kimmi. That's my baby. Notary Educators is too, but I don't know. All right. Anyway, well, no advice? I can't believe you ain't got no advice. No, I would leave it as it is. Thank you, Michelle. I'm like, I know somebody got a comment out there. Would that unsubscribe us like, I like it? Oh, no, it would not. No, you just change it on YouTube. I mean, like Notary Life with Kimmi. Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay. All right. That's how most people end up finding me. I'll probably just leave it then. Always trying to reinvent the wheel. I'll just leave it. I do thank y'all for the feedback. So, look, guys, I have to go, though, because I got a couple people that have signings today. And I need to go over there in my chat. And I think Alexis is holding down the fort. She's our other trainer. So now it's myself, Alexis, and Jeffrey. So I think Alexis is holding down the fort, but I am getting ready to go over there and get in that chat. So until later, guys, on behalf of Notary Life with Kimmi and Notary Educators Training Team, I'm going to say bye. Lori says, I say add them together. People know you by Notary Life with Kimmi. However, adding the Notary Educators part helps the market for those that search for notary education. I like that, Lori. Jasmine says, bye. Have a good day. See y'all in the chat. Love you. Peace and chicken grease. All right, Jasmine. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.